Greetings, family. This is my first power outage in Gambia, and according to my host, this has been the first one in a while. So I wanted to come on because I have had an interesting day. I really have. Ammon and I decided to go up on the deck, up on the rooftop, to do some stargazing. And he was like, stargazing? I don't know, Mom. I don't know if I want to do that. I was like, come on, let's just go and see what's up there. So the sister has a mat, because she does dance classes and exercise. So we rolled out the mat. We had our hoodies and sweat jackets on. It's just a little cool in the evenings. And we were laying out and just looking up at the sky. And of course, we couldn't see any stars because it's cloudy, right? But we did look at the moon, and we were looking at the changes that the moon was going through as the clouds were passing. And we were talking about whether we are revolving so slowly that the moon looks like it's moving, or if the clouds are actually moving, or if we're moving so slow that we can't feel it. So we just were having these conversations, just laughing. But prior to going upstairs and stargazing, Ammon went up first, and he had the little lantern, right? Because it was dark in the hall. And he comes running back down the stairs. I'm like, Ammon, are you okay? He's like, there's a gecko on the door, and I don't know if it's in the house or outside. So I'm like, boy, go upstairs, So I walk upstairs with him, and sure enough, the gecko was inside the door, honey. And I know some of our folks would not be happy to hear that, but yes, the gecko was in the door, and it climbed up higher to the corner of the ceiling, and then it kind of scattered down the wall. So Amon's panicking, and I'm like, wait, just go ahead. So we ended up going up on the deck, and we laughed about that. And then Mom was like, Mommy, I can't live here, okay? This is like Animal Kingdom. They got goats on the road. Chickens actually cross the road. It's not a joke. Cows just chill, walking all through traffic, causing delays. We got donkeys, and he just had me crying. He was like, and now you're talking about monkeys in the park? He's like, this is like Animal Kingdom. I don't like my animals and insects and stuff to be this big. That's a lot to deal with. So we were just laughing, it was a good laugh, and just talking about some of the experiences we were having. So, I thought you all would get a kick out of that story. We also saw a spider that was pretty huge, right? And Mom was like, yo, that's a big spider. And I said, well, it's not dead. It's really flat, so you almost would miss it, but it was a nice size spider. I'm not, I'm good with insects as long as they stay away from me, We went to a restaurant today, and we were eating at the restaurant, and there was a bunch of flies because we were sitting outside, and we spent so much time waving the flies that it was annoying, and you really couldn't enjoy your food. But it was almost like there were no flies, but as soon as the food came, these flies came out of nowhere. Oh, look at that. The power's back on. Look at that. I'm sitting in the dark over here, but the power is back on. So I'm going to put on this light. Let's see if it's on. Yeah, it's back on. Yeah, so the power is back on. So I can turn out my little lantern. I showed you guys this lantern when I was in Accra, right? This little lantern I have. So what I'm going to do is turn it off, because it has a little switch. There's a flash. There's a flash. I'm going to turn it off. I squish it back down, and I'll put it away. Right? That's it. That's my little lantern. So that was the story about the gecko with Ammon and his feelings about the animal kingdom. I thought you all would get a kick out of that. We'll talk soon, and I'll be catching up with you shortly about something else I experienced today.